Good morning, everyone. Say good morning to all the stuffed animals on my bed. Little Dorothy right here. So it is Friday morning. Usually I spend the weekends with my fiance, but this weekend he's helping his parents with something and I decided to stay home. So I decided to do a reading vlog, a weekend reading vlog, which I thought would be really fun. I guess I could always do a reading vlog, but usually when I'm with John, we're just doing other stuff, but maybe I will. I feel like I'm a little behind on some of my reading, which is not true. I really am not. I'm doing very well. And also, like, everyone's reading is their own reading. If you feel like, I feel like people get so caught up in the stigma of how many books to read a year. And like, oh, like I can only read one book a month. It really doesn't matter as long as you're happy with the amount you're reading, in my opinion. But since I changed jobs, very exciting. Man, let me like just sit in my chair. This is too much. Let's like move over here. Okay, perfect. Much better. Since I changed jobs, I can't listen to audiobooks anymore because I used to be able to drive a lot and listen to audiobooks. And obviously I can't at this new job because it is a work from home desk job type of situation. Even though I'm not behind, I just feel like I am. Because I keep running out of time to listen to audiobooks and I have to return them to the library unfinished. So that's fun. So this weekend, I'm just going to try and read as much as possible. I'm just going to show you the chaos that is. I always keep a stack of books by my bed. I have since I was like a child or like a middle schooler of like the books I'm currently reading or like interested in. It's kind of like my version of a TBR cart because I don't have room in this room for a TBR cart, maybe one day. So I just keep them in a haphazard stack. So I'm just going to show you the stack and we're just going to go through it and I'm going to tell you what I'm realistically trying to accomplish this weekend because obviously I'm not going to finish the 10 books that are sitting here, but realistic goals. And I'll just take you on other stuff I'm doing this weekend too. You know, it's Friday morning, so I still have to shower and eat breakfast and, work for the day. I'll probably write. My sister, the reason I stayed home this weekend is my sister is, why do I keep doing this? I don't know. Pow pow. My sister, spring break is this week and she's with her girlfriend right now, but she's coming back. So I wanted to hang out with her this weekend. So maybe I'll take you to hang out with her a little bit. It's going to be a good weekend. So let me show you those books. All right, here we go. It's a mess. Let's just go through this one by one. You don't need to see my face, right? All right, so we have City of Brass, which is a book I chose for another like randomly selected TBR video. I got this on audio, but I probably will run out before I finish it because this audiobook is 20 hours long. I listened to some earlier this week and got to page 38. So I would like to listen to some of this weekend just while I have the library book. Next I have Iron Widow by, I do not know how to say, who is this? This is S.A. Chakraborty, and this is, I think she goes by ZJZ anyway, so I'm not going to try because I do not want to horribly pronounce. I think they use they, them. Let's find out. We can cut this out if needed. They. Okay. My friends and I are reading this for our book club for the month of March, and I haven't started it. And it's due to the library soon, so maybe I'll start that this weekend. This is a book with my publishing company, Lay Country Press. This is Rain of Clans and Gods by Ashley Mordallo. I read half of this on vacation and then put it down. So I think this is my number one goal for the weekend. Let's make like a little, this is my number one goal to finish that. That would feel really good. I have this Mortal Instruments graphic novel. I also want to finish this weekend because that will take me no time at all. Let's make a little situation here. I have The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan. So I never finished this trilogy as a kid. Like I read this when it came out and then read the sequel when it came out and then just never read the third one. And I want to finish this trilogy before I finish the Apollo series because I know I'm going to like the Apollo one more. So I'm like saving it, if that makes any sense. But I need to reread this. I've read this book twice. I need to reread it because I don't remember what happens. So yeah, I might pick this up, but not main priority, but I know this would go really fast if I do. So we'll just put it over here. I have some manga on this stack because manga is always easy. So, maybe I'll pick this up. This is just Noragami. Volume 25. I think they're getting near the end of the story. It feels like we're, you know, approaching the end. I don't love it as much as I used to when I was younger. I just love different tropes now, I guess. But still one of my favorites. We'll put that with this. This is another audiobook I picked up. Let's see. Bone Shard's Daughter by Andrea Stewart. I'm like 100 pages in. I've kind of set this one down because I actually own this audiobook, so I've been focusing on the library one. So this probably won't happen this weekend. We'll put that way off to the side. This probably also won't happen this weekend. This is another book by my publisher. This is the copy I had from when it was from the previous publisher. So Brittany Wiserock is my boss, and she's the one who actually rescued my book from Fireside Publishing, which is the publisher we used to be at that went bankrupt. So unfortunately, I don't have a Lake Country Press version of this, but I'm like a third of the way through because I was trying to help with the audiobook when they were producing that. And then they didn't need my help anymore. So I was only 10 chapters in, but I obviously still want to read this, but that probably also won't happen this weekend. So we'll put that over here. Okay, here we go. I'm currently listening to Lessons in Chemistry. I think I have 6 days left in the audiobook. So this is definitely a priority. I don't think I'll finish it this weekend, but that would be like a good stretch goal to finish this. I'm also about 100 pages into this. This is my life, people. Like, it's something. So we'll put that with this. I also am reading Rule of Wolves by Leigh Bardugo. I'm like 30 pages in, not far at all. I just got this because I don't know. Usually I'm fine reading books on my phone. I check this out on my phone, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling it recently. So I just got the physical one. This is not happening this weekend either. So we'll put this over here. I have a Fruits Basket manga volume. Oops, this is backwards. Maybe we'll read that this weekend too. I don't count this on Goodreads. Like, I probably will count this because I'm caught up, but because like there's 3 volumes in here, that's just a lot. But I probably won't count this on Goodreads, but that's okay. Here's a Demon Slayer volume I'm in the middle of. You know, lots of graphic novels to choose from. I think I also have a Blue Exorcist. I kind of put these all over here in case I want to get through something quickly. Okay, final few here. So I'm filming this Angel book video. I already finished one book this week, but I also have Angel Fall, The Space Between, and Fallen. I hate this cover. It is truly something. I probably won't read any of these this weekend, but you know, they're there. I have to read them. So let's just add them under my chair here. Probably won't read those. This is for that same TBR video that I'm filming with, oh my god, The City of Brass. This is Ascension by Victor Dixon. And then this is also for that same video, these two. Oh no. Oops. I also probably won't be getting to these because I would just read City of Brass since that's the one I'm in the middle of. Oh, I have this prescription. Get out of here. I keep that because I'm worried, like, what if I get a side effect and I need to know? Okay, so let's put, oh my god. Let's put these back. Probably won't be reading those this weekend. Again, realistic goals, people. Realism. Realistic. Put this straight. Ah! All right. Okay, so here we go. This is what might realistically happen. So this is priority number 1. I think I'm going to take this downstairs to read at my desk. You know, you always feel more productive at a desk. I'll show you my desk. That'll be fun. It's a new setup. Let's turn this around now, actually. Okay, so priority number 1 is Reign of Clans and Gods. And, you know, however many... Oh my god, that was so close to my face. However many of these manga, you know, volumes I can get through. You know, we'll try... That would be fun. Try binge some manga. I know this will make sense to no one, but I will not be counting all of these on Goodreads. I just have a little process when it comes to manga. I will count some of them. So, yeah. However many... Now I can't pick them up. Oh, my God. However many of these I can, you know, get through. That'll be fun. And then, stretch goal, finish Lessons in Chemistry. Listen to as much as this as possible, but this will not be finished. I can tell you that. And then, super stretch goal, I think, is to finish The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan. Doubt that will happen, but that would be really awesome. And then I also like to make some progress on Iron Widow, but I don't think my friends have started this either, so this isn't hugely pressing, but it's a YA. It's pretty short. So, yeah, but I think I'd be very happy if I finished these 2 and then a couple of those volumes. So, we'll see how it goes. I think if I finish this tonight, there's a chance that some other things might get finished, but if I don't, maybe not. So let's just see how it goes. Okay, I'm gonna go work some and shower and eat, and I'll check in. I'll show you my desk, and then after that, I'll check in whenever I read some of this. I forgot about that book. I left this down here. Maybe I'll read this too. It's very short. It's the novella after Sorcery of Thorns. I was going to reread Sorcery of Thorns before reading this, but I decided not to. But I'm like 8 pages in, so maybe. But here's my desk. I can't show you what's on the computer because I feel like I'd get in trouble. Let's turn this over too. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too cautious. But so these 2 desks are going to be my sister's next year in college, but she doesn't have room for them right now, so I get them until then. And then by then I'll be moved out anyway. So yeah, cool. This is a Valentine's Day balloon John got me. That is now a month old, so that's good. So I got a work phone too, which I don't use. And this is the work computer. Oh, I should go get my personal computer. Oops, I'll get that later though. So I'm gonna do some work and then eat breakfast. Hello. It's like 4. I think I'll put timestamps in this vlog. It's like 4 o'clock. And I just finished pretty much everything I need to do for work. I have to watch like a training video, but I could procrastinate that till tomorrow or just later tonight. So I think I'm going to take a break and step away from the computer because my eyes feel fatigued and I am going to read. So I don't know what I'm going to read though. I need to write today too. Maybe I'll put that off as well. Gosh, I have shit everywhere. I think I'm either going to read this because I forgot it existed or this. I think it's going to be this. What page? Let's see how many pages I have left. Let's set me up. Let's see. I'm in our old toy room to work temporarily, and all of our Legos are up there. So I'm on page 156 out of 345. So I have about 200 pages. That's more than I thought. Let's try to sit down and get to page 200, and then I'll see how I'm feeling and if I want to watch that training video or if I want to just keep going. Okay. It's Bean. Hi, Bean. He's been here all day. Okay, people. I've been sitting here for like 2 hours. Oh my gosh. And I've read 100 pages about. I'm on page 232. Doing good. I definitely kept getting distracted and going on my phone. But I did read. I feel like I could have read like 120 in 2 hours, like page a minute. But 100 ain't shabby, or almost 100, whatever. I read like 90 pages, something like that. I am going to do a couple errands, eat dinner, maybe finish that work thing. We'll see how I'm feeling. I don't know. Maybe I'll write. Or I also forgot I have to finish a beta read. I have like 100 pages left in that. So we'll see what I get up to. But the next update will probably be if I finish this or read something else. Cool. I'm here with Orphe again. I was sitting on him. Or laying on him, I should say. Yeah. So I kind of randomly picked up Blue Exorcist Volume 27. I don't know, I wanted the quick satisfaction of finishing something. And I've been putting this off because Kazu Kato, I don't know how to say her name, went on hiatus. I think Volume 28 is out in Japan and not in America yet. So I think she's off hiatus. But this was published in here? No, I don't know. Whatever. I think it's off hiatus now, but I was just putting it off. That's the fact. I was just putting it off because I didn't want to wait a super long time for the next one. But this was amazing. This was so good. I sped through this. Like, I've said this for the past, like, I feel like since like volume 20-ish, it's really been ramping up, and kind of like the full arc of the story has been coming full circle, and we're getting a lot of backstory and knowledge. I haven't explained what Blue Exorcist is about. Blue Exorcist is a manga / anime about these two brothers who are twins. This is Yukio, who I hate. He's fine, but Rin is the main character. He's my favorite. He is... God, I'm struggling. Here's Rin. About these two twin brothers who are the sons of Satan, and them becoming exorcists, and kind of like that whole situation. And eventually, you know that they're good. They want to defeat Satan. They want to kill him. So that's where we're finally kind of getting to now, is like Satan's here. I mean, it's not really a spoiler because he knew it was going to be the final arc, you know, since the very beginning. Satan's here. Shit's going down. All the characters are like preparing to fight him. She even said in like her little note at the back that she was like, this might seem like the end, but there's still lots to come. So I'm assuming it's going to be like a big long arc of this final fight. But yeah, this was really good. It, you know, throughout the entire series, there's a lot of tension between Rin and Yukio, because Yukio sucks. And they finally, like, the first half of this volume was literally them just having a giant fist fight, which was very cathartic, because Yukio gets punched in the face a few times, which is, I was very satisfied with. Yeah, 5 stars, 100%. So good. I will say, reading manga can be a little tricky, because in between, I can often forget, like, some of the overarching plot points that are going on. And Blue Exorcist is pretty complex at times. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's been introduced, so I'm like, whoa. But it's hard to, like, binge it, you know, since it's so much. And I have to wait for the American translations to come out also. But I think I'm still understanding it pretty well. I think there's a new anime coming out at some point, which is very exciting, because Blue Exorcist has 2 seasons and a movie, I think, or something, but like they really messed it up. Like the second half of the first season isn't canon, and like season 2 is canon, but it like it's supposed to, you're like, if you want to watch it just canonically, you have to stop at like episode 18 in season 1 and then switch to season 2, and it makes it all complicated. So I think they're Full Metal Brotherhood redoing it and just starting from the beginning, which I think I saw that somewhere, which is so exciting to me, because I never understood why they like didn't make more seasons, because Blue Exorcist is incredibly popular. And you know how I can tell is, one, it's been going on for like 15 years or something. And I can also tell because the writer has all these assistants. And I'm like, homie would not be able to afford all these people if, you know, this wasn't successful. But yeah, I'm going to show, before I go, I want to show some of the art, because the art in here is also just absolutely incredible. This is one of my very favorites. This was my computer background for a while, this image in color. I'll try and put it on the screen because it's one of my favorites. Illustrations. Let's find a good page really quick. That's not too... We're getting into major spoiler territory here. Should I just show you the one of him punching Yukio? Yeah, let's just do this. There's Rin punching Yukio in the face. So cathartic. But I won't show anything else because I feel like we've got lots of spoilers going on. But yeah, there is a lot happening in this volume. I'm very excited to read the next one whenever it comes out. So there's an update. I'm still going to try and finish Reign of Clans and Gods tonight probably, but that might not happen because I kind of want to play video games. So at least I finished something. Woohoo! Check in later. So I definitely wrote for an hour, which is good. I needed to do that. But now I'm playing video games. So I'm playing this Marvel. My dad is playing the Hogwarts Legacy game, which kind of cracks me up because he kind of feels mid about Harry Potter. Hold on. But there are no other games out that he wants to play, so he's desperate. I'm playing Marvel Midnight Suns, which I haven't heard a lot about, but I really like it. It's turn-based, which is my shit. As you can see, oh, I won't show you. That's too much. But yeah, you just take turns fighting the enemy, and you have like little abilities. But yeah, I really like it. I haven't heard anything else about it. Maybe people hate it. Maybe people love it. I don't know. My dad got this for me for Christmas because he knew I would like it. And because Wolverine's in it. And yes, I really like it. So I'm going to play that. Woo! Oh, my finger's in the way. Good morning, everybody. I did not read anymore last night. It's now Saturday at like 10. I woke up like 20 minutes ago because I woke up at like 8:30 and I was like, dang, I wanted to sleep in a little more. And then I kind of dozed for an hour. But the goal today, I think I'm hanging out with a friend around 2 and hopefully my sister if she gets home in time. But my goal today, sorry, I'm trying to reach for the book pile, is to finish this. And I think to read... Oh my god. To read this. So, maybe I'll read some of this right now before I go eat breakfast. Cool. Hello. It is now like 7 o'clock. Oh, Wolfie's always behind me. And I haven't updated you all day. So, I did read a little bit. I'm on page 256, so I have like 90 pages left. I think I'm going to try and knock this out right now. We're going to try. But today I hung out with a friend at the St. Patty's Day event, even though St. Patty's Day is on Friday. I don't know why they didn't have it next weekend, but whatever. I did that, and then my family, minus my brother, went out to dinner, and now we're back. And I'm in my pajamas. I'm wearing this Curtis Connor sweatshirt. So I think we're going to watch a movie, but... I think I will have time to finish this in between all that. And I'm hoping to also finish this. I think I can do it. So that tomorrow I can focus on something else. I don't think I would be able to finish anything else. But I would really like to start Iron Widow. Or I did listen to a tiny bit of Lessons in Chemistry today. But like, I don't know, 20 pages of it. So hopefully maybe listen to some of that tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Check in when I finish... one of these. Or both, probably. Bye! Good afternoon, everyone. I'm hot in this shirt. It is like 1 p.m. on Sunday. I forgot this weekend was spring forward. So last night was a rough night's sleep. Got an hour less than I thought I was getting. But I have good news. So last night... Okay, long story short, my family and I, minus my brother, my sister's here right now, but my brother's at school. We wanted to watch season 3 of The Mandalorian because we've watched seasons 1 and 2 together, but we figured out that we wouldn't understand it unless we'd seen the Book of Boba Fett, which is stupid. I hate Disney sometimes. So we figured out what episodes in Boba Fett to watch, which was the last 3 episodes. So it was like 5, 6, and 7. And we watched all those last night. And I'm not usually a person who does that. Like, I'm a big completionist. Like, that gives me, like, the ick to, like, just, like, start a show in the middle. But honestly, the Boba Fett stuff was boring. And he was barely in those last 3 episodes. Why didn't you just make Mandalorian? Why did you even try and make Boba Fett? Like, I feel like they were just... jumping off of the Mandalorian success, and I'm like, you should have just made Boba Fett its own totally separate thing, or just not even done it. So anyway, that's a quick aside. So I did that last night, and then I finished Reign of Clans and Gods. Woo! I don't think I've ever said what this is about in this video. I talked about it in that video I made when I went on vacation, because I read the first half of this on vacation. I'm gonna go blow my nose. Be right back. Okay, I read the first half of this on vacation, and then I put it down for like 2 months, a month and a half. Oops. That is my life, reading any book, ever. So I picked it back up and like kind of binged the rest this weekend. So this is by a girl who's in the same publishing house that I'm in. It's my goal to read all the books, you know, those people have coming out. I have one more that has officially come out. Oh, let me go get it, actually. Sorry, I just had coffee. Oh, wait, no, it's right here. I just had coffee. I'm all over the place. Beneath the Bloody Aurora, I can never say that, is the only one left. Wait, no, that's not true. I have like 3 left that have come out that I haven't read yet. And then I'll just be like reading them whenever they come out. So, trying to catch up because I'm behind. But this is by Ashley Mordallo. She's awesome. And it's about, it's kind of, if you've ever read Under the Never Sky, which I highly recommend, it kind of gave me a little bit of the vibes of like the people who live above ground. Wait, no, Under the Never Sky. They lived in like domes, I think. I don't think they were underground. Oh, maybe they were. I can't remember. I read those books a long time ago, but I loved them. But basically, it's about these clans who a long time ago were attacked by like an outsider clan. And like, there used to be 5 clans and now there's 4. And that outsider group killed one of those clans. And now they're coming back and like all this other stuff is happening. There's like corruption inside the clan. Like there's just all of this political stuff going on within these clans. And then over top of that, it's a romance between our 2 main characters, Willa and Dempsey, I think is how you say his name. And I loved the setting in this. I think the setting was really well done. And it's very Irish mythology based, I think, or just Irish lore based. I don't know if she made up the lore or if she directly based it off of Irish mythology, because I don't know a lot about Irish mythology, but I thought the setting was the strongest point of this book. It was so immersive and very good. And I enjoyed the story as well. It was a very quick read. Yeah, so I recommend it. You can get this on Amazon. I don't know why I said Amazon so weird. But yeah, so Success. I finished that. Oh, that's awkward. This whole vlog has just been chaos. I just like chugged this thing of coffee, so that's fun. Because again, the missing hour of sleep. And so then this morning, I woke up, I had breakfast with my family. My sister and I made banana bread. And then I sat here and I read this whole thing, which is good. I mean, it's not hard. It's a graphic novel, but I did it. So I don't think I really talked about this either. So Cassandra Jean, the artist, has been making art for the City of Bones Shadowhunter saga forever, for as long as I have been involved with these books, since I started reading them. And I guess her and Cassandra Clare like know each other really well now, because she makes a ton of like official art for her, and she has illustrated all of these graphic novels. A lot of people criticize her style because it's very simple, which I understand like a little bit. Let me see if I can find a good example that's not extremely spoilery. This is like deep into the series. I'm just going to cover some of the text, but like there's not a lot of background stuff happening. It's mostly just focused on the people, which I understand the criticism, but I really like her art. I really like how she draws people. I think it is very cool and fun. So I've been really enjoying these. It's basically, this is the 6th one, and it's the second half of the 3rd book, City of Glass. And they're just easy and fun. Like, I don't have to use my brain. I've already read this story, and it's fun to see the characters I know and love illustrated. That's fun, you know. And reading this 5th and 6th volume has really made me want to go back and reread City of Glass, because I actually have only reread City of Bones and City of Ashes. I've never reread past that. And I haven't reread Infernal Devices either, so maybe I should just reread them all, because I probably won't reread the Dark Artifices, because those aren't as good. But I do want to reread. I'm looking at them back there. You can kind of see them. I do want to reread City of Glass this year, so these have really inspired me to do that. And this was good. I mean, it's like a 3.54 star. City of Glass is not one of my faves, which is an unpopular opinion. I feel like everybody really likes that one. But I feel like my favorite is probably City of Ashes, because Simon is he becomes a main character in that one. Anyway, I'm really off track. So what am I gonna try and read for the rest of the day? So I'm actually going to my fiance's apartment this afternoon. I'm not sure exactly when, but I'm going there sometime today. And I am going to be I'm going to be there for a few days. So maybe I'll extend this a little bit. That could be fun. We'll see what happens because I'm sure this is already really long, but we'll see if I want to. I have the Red Pyramid still. I'm going to bring that. Oh my God, help me. I'm leaning you against a glass. I guess that's not a very good spot. I have this Demon Slayer volume, and I have Iron Widow. I think I'm going to bring those 3. And then I'm still working on Lessons in Chemistry. I have actually listened to a little bit of this weekend as well. I think I've listened to like 70 pages. I don't know if I talked about what this is about. I'm going to aim to finish this in the next few days because my audiobook is going back in 3 days. I'm like halfway through. Doing pretty well. Almost. This is, everyone I feel like knows what this is about because it's like the book of the year. It's like everybody's read this. But I'll give a brief synopsis. It's basically about this woman this chemist who starts a cooking show, but I'm like, the cooking show hasn't happened yet, and I am halfway through. But it's also just about her trying to make it as a woman, and it's in the 50s. Sorry, I should have said that. That's very important to the story. This woman in the 50s trying to make it, basically trying to survive. This isn't a spoiler because you know this from the prologue, but she's a single mom. That's very frowned upon, obviously, in the 50s. Just trying to raise her kid and be financially stable. And, yeah. So, it's good. I'm liking it more than I thought I would. Because, like, I feel like sometimes literary books like this, I just don't... Not that they're not good, but it's just not my favorite. You know, like, I prefer the pure entertainment books, if that makes any sense. Not that all like speculative books are pure entertainment, but I just like the fantasy stuff. I mean, I like all genres. I'm really going off on a tangent. I like all genres, but sometimes the literary books just, I'm like, I don't want to be sad. I don't want to use my brain today. But this is pretty good. I'm excited to see where it goes, so maybe I will try and keep the vlog going until I finish this. But I think it's already really long, so maybe I'll start editing today and see what I want to do. Okay, peace. Hello. I'm at my fiance's now. It is Monday. I think I'm just gonna wrap up this vlog today because I don't think I'm gonna be finishing anything else in the next few days. And I feel like this is already really long. So yeah, I just added up a rough estimate of all of the pages I read this weekend. I read half of Reign of Clans and Gods, which was 200 pages, a little over half, I guess. Each of the graphic novels was like 200 pages as well, which I'm counting even though they were half pictures. And then I read like 75 pages of Lessons in Chemistry, and it's like 700 pages, which is pretty good. And I had a lot of fun filming this weekend vlog. I think I tried to add in like a lot of fun things. So I hope it shows, and watch me edit it and it's boring, but I hope it was fun to watch, and I hope y'all have a great week. Bye.